Welcome back, and you're still watching Joy News Prime. My name is Sandra Isenap, and let's do the second half of business. Oil and gas exploration work in the voltaian basin by the GNPC has been completed and sent to China for analysis. The Environmental Protection Agency said it will take about 6 months for the data to be sent back to Ghana. Head of Petroleum at the EPA, Kojo Afunam, adds that it's after all this that oil blocks may be allocated by next year.
We're just trying to find out whether the systems are there. Once the systems are there, then you can now open the area to invite the investors, the companies, to now have their blocks, to now go into it and properly study it, to see whether there is oil, there is gas. If there is, then you now determine the quantity to know how much is there. But currently, what GNPC has done, my contact with them, because we are monitoring them because of the environmental issues, they were supposed to finish the project, I think last month. That is when they were supposed to finish everything. So let's say all the main work has been finished. What is now left for us, EPA, to do is, after we have given them permit, we have gone there to monitor what they are doing. So we'll go back again to find out whether they have restored everything in the normal place, the way it was before they entered there. So currently, they finished with the project. But then it will take them some time to do the analysis of the data that has been gathered. And then they will come out to let us know whether they have found all these systems, that the system that I've talked about, whether we have it. And then once we have it, then they can now look at when they can open up the area and divide it into blocks. That will be the work of the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum Commission to do.
So exactly what are some of the footprints that they are likely to leave when it comes to environmental disturbances?
Now, with seismic, normally you need to create a path for you to lay the cables that will pick up the signals. You need to create a path. So if it is not properly managed, let's say through the forest area, you see that you cut down a lot of trees and then create that path. So that will be one footprint. Now, let's say for this particular project, they have about 400 personnel working. Now, just imagine 400 personnel coming together to live in an area. You need a camp for them. And then everywhere humans are gathered, there will be waste that is generated. So there will be a lot of waste that will be generated, both liquid, solid, both liquid and solid waste will be generated. If that is not managed properly, you have those as the footprint. So apart from the lines that will be cut, you also have the waste that is generated left in the various camps that they have. And also the camps itself. If you go into some forest areas, so they need to clear the space in order to put up tents and bring in maybe containers for people to come and live there. So after clearing that area, and now the project is finished, are they going to leave it open like that, or they're going to restore it? So if they do not, then that will be another footprint that you see. So these are the three key areas. Then the other side will be the social side. Going through all this process, they are going to impact on people's farmland. How are they compensating? They're going to use a lot of, let's say, this explosive dynamite kept somewhere. Have they been able to remove everything?
Now, government is being charged to show more commitment towards achieving Ghana's renewable energy target of 10% by 2030. The target was extended from 2020 to 2030 last year due to its low progress in achieving the set target. 350 Ghana Reducing Our Carbon GROC, an NGO based in Ghana, is impressing on government to commit to its promise in the face of energy security challenges. National Coordinator Portia Mensah has been speaking to Prince Appiah on the sideline of a week-long African Climate Week being held here in Accra.
350 Ghana Reducing Our Carbon is calling on government to commit to their 10% renewable energy by 2030.
And what has been the challenge, and why is it that you decided to press now as an African country?
Because we realized as a country last year that government had to commit to it by 2020 and had to change it because they had not yet achieved even 1%. So we as the CSOs realized it's a point in our time to stand up for us to make sure that government commits to its renewable energy policy and agenda. You know that we all heard that the ministry is costing us a lot in terms of our energy, and we need to get government assets. They stated in their manifesto to get the Flagstaff House powered by renewable energy, which the president is doing this year, to also continue with the ministries so that they also get to renewable energy. Because when you look at renewable energy, you pay it now, but it's for the future you don't pay again.
It's a wrap tonight with me, Sandra Esnamafenu. But for more news, do log on to our website, myjoyonline.com/business for all our business updates. Business same time tomorrow, and do have a great evening.